Hey. Get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Roll one up, let's catch this flight. Another cup, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Hey, it's your boy Tight. But you tuning in with Ray Ray's podcast. Kick me, my boy Ray. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yes, we're back at it again. You know, it's your boy Ray. Ray from Ray Ray's podcast. You know, we always come live from the 10th floor of the beautiful Hello Studios, located in the greatest city of the world, downtown Dallas, Texas. Thank you for rocking with me one more time. Hey, real quick, if this is your first time watching and you're interested, you're intrigued, pause that video right now. Yeah, I see you. Hit that button below, that bell, like, subscribe, follow all things Ray Ray's podcast. Make sure you're tapped into all things we got going on. Cool. Got to pay some bills real quick. So if you're trying to book that vacation, you already know you need to hit up Lit Vacations. That's Litt Vacations. Ask for my guy Austin. He's going to make sure you're taken care of from your excursions, your transfers to and from your resort. Whatever you need, he's your personal concierge. Hit up Lit Vacations and tell him your boy Ray from Ray Ray's podcast sent you. Cool. So I don't know if you've ever watched the show before. We always got to start the show off with positive words. We always got to set the atmosphere, set the mood, all right? Some of y'all may be having some bad days, bad weeks, bad months. It's our time to reset that right now, all right? So just in case nobody told you today, I just want you to know that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed, you're alive for a reason. Hey, you're stronger than you think. Whatever it is you're going through right now, you're going to get through this. See, here on my show, Ray Ray's podcast, I am glad that you are alive. Most importantly, don't give up. You know, tough situations are always going to arise. Is what gets you through those situations. So it's always good to have positive words in your mind and your heart. Bet. So, you know, top of the year, we started a new segment called Shout Out. This is where we like to highlight special individuals, places we want you to check out, songs we want you to listen to, maybe some shows we want you to watch. So today, we got our second two-time person we're going to be shouting out today. We want to shout the girl Ashaunté and her new single she just dropped called Static. Make sure you guys go stream that wherever you like to stream your music, whether it's Spotify, Apple Music. Go stream the song Static by our friend Ashaunté. Cool. Now, speaking of Ashaunté, we got her in the building right now, y'all. So everyone, please make a warm Ray Ray's podcast welcome to the super ultra talented Miss Ashaunté in the building right now. What's up? How we doing, Ashaunté?
Doing great. I'm happy to be here.
Well, thank you. Thank you for taking time out your day.
Yes.
You know, as an artist, I know things can always be busy. You got a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you took your time to hop up on the couch, sit in the hot seat. Now we got you on Ray Ray's podcast,
Yes.
all right?
Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. So let's get right into it. Let's find out who you are. Let the audience find out who you are. And, you know, then we're going to talk about how you got into the music game. So let's start off with this. You know, where are you from, you know, and how long have you been in Dallas?
I was born in Kansas, but I've been in Texas since I was 5. So I say I'm from here. I claim Dallas, but I really grew up in Garland.
Okay.
People say, you ain't from Dallas. But, you know, it's right there. So.
Okay, it's an extension.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an extension.
Yes.
That's why they call it the DFW Metroplex.
And I live in Dallas now, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like the vibe right now, Dallas? Have you seen the wave that's been going on with Dallas over the last couple of years? How it's becoming like a really hot destination for people.
It's getting
bigger and bigger. And we were talking about this the other day on a couple episodes ago with my guy Rico. Rico, he owns a sporting club, Concrete Cowboy.
I know who he is.
Yeah, that's my guy. Mm-hmm. Shout out Rico. We were talking about just how Dallas has become such a hub for so many different things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's hot sports market right now. Media, there's so many more media companies and like record companies, and a lot of entertainers actually live here.
Oh,
so
yeah, they do.
Dallas is like really popping right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you being an artist, now being in Dallas, like what do you think that's going to do for you and your music and your brand?
I feel like I went away to college after high school, and when I was there, it didn't feel like all this was here back in Dallas. back then. Back then, that wasn't that long ago. But I got into like modeling before anything, and it was all back in Dallas, and I was like, I had to keep coming back to Dallas, and so I dropped out of college, and I was like, I can make it happen here.
Yeah.
So it feels good that all these different things are popping up, the resources are available, and all the different connections you can make, that you don't have to leave to make it happen for you, like I feel like people used to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So, how long have you been doing music for?
This is year 4.
Year 4?
My lucky number 4.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, what has the journey been like for you thus far?
I was intimidated at first because I didn't know many people. No one around me, none of my friend group was really making music, so I really had to like find it. And the modeling helped. I'm a painter as well, so just anything in the arts, like everyone's connected in that way. It's like if you don't know, someone else knows, and then they know someone, and they know someone. So it's been nice to build that circle, and I can just get whatever I need, and that expands past Dallas too.
Yeah.
To all the other hot spots, like Miami, Atlanta, New York.
Yeah.
So, and I finally got to travel to those places and meet people there too. So, yeah, the journey has just been adding more people to the team, and just people that believe in me.
Mm-hmm.
So the more people that believe in you, it's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. Like, that's why I always tell people, everyone say, like, oh, I got it on my own. That's not necessarily true. No one can ever do anything on their own. At some point in life, we all have to ask someone for help.
yes.
We can't get anywhere without other people sometimes. Whether that's be a mentor or a coach, or other artists you're working with, things of that nature. It's important to have the right people around you, especially in the the field you're trying to go in and you're trying to grow in. You got to have the right people
Yes.
around, because the music business is it's a notorious business.
It's scary.
It's scary, yeah.
It is.
Because you have people say they'll do this and do that and not fulfill this and that.
Or they have ulterior motives.
Ulterior motives, yeah.
Just trying to keep my heart and my mind pure within all of that. Like,
Yeah.
Don't let it be clouded or anything.
Absolutely. So, when did you decide hey, I want to really pursue this music thing?
Well, let's see. I was in college still, and I got to meet different people there. I started going to music festivals. I met a lady who was like over, I don't know her position, but she was over a bunch of festivals like Jambalaya, Malaluna. She did the first Astrofest. I don't know if they continued with that one, but I know that those are some of the ones that they did. And so I got like VIP to everything, and I was like, well, I don't want to be in the crowd anymore. I want to be on the stage. And I've been singing since I was little. My dad can sing, so I feel like that's where I got it from. And yeah, I just felt like it was time for me to like. I never wanted to do covers either. I was writing my own stuff, and I was like, well, I need to figure out a way to get in the studio and record this. And there was a bunch of different people that were trying to manage me that never managed before, and they were kind of around my age, and it was just kind of like I still had to figure it out myself. So I think it was just going to those concerts and wanting to be where they were instead of where I was. And I still feel that to this day. I don't really go to that many concerts because it's like I am also the show. I enjoy other artists, but like I would rather be on the stage. So that's what got me started.
That's good. I definitely like that perspective. I've never thought about that from an artist standpoint, because I know some artists, they do like to go see other people, but there's some other people like, I don't want to do that because I want to I want to be that. But that's cool. I think that's something you can use as a great motivational tool to help you get to where you're trying to get. And I definitely think you're going to get there.
Thank you.
You're going to be one of the next biggest stars, in this industry, and I wholeheartedly believe that.
Thank you.
Okay. So, what was like your really first song that really got you some traction?
Lonely. I'm not a big fan of it now, just because I've progressed in the skill of singing, and production, the structure of writing and stuff. But that one, it got me like 14,000 views on YouTube because I did a music video. I don't know the streams right now, but people really liked that one, and it was popular in France and Canada. When I looked at the
International.
stats. Yeah, it was, yeah, and so, or Jamaica too. Like so many streams just everywhere else but here. But yeah, that was the one. I don't like it that much now, but it was part of my journey. So
I think almost every artist I've had on the show, they say, yeah, my first song, like, I like it, but I don't like it just because it's always a natural evolution.
yeah,
That's anything in life. You're going to grow and you're going to evolve. Hopefully you're not the same artist you were when you
Yeah.
first started. And you may be doing something wrong if you were the same artist. There's always got to be some type of evolution, especially with, you see how music is changing. There used to be, I think it's like, there's no boundaries to music now. You used to be labeled in a box. You're a country singer, you're a pop singer, you're a rapper. Now all of it is kind of blended now. Like the country songs are sounding like rap songs now. So it's cool. Like I have some people, they tell me like, no, I don't want to be labeled as a rapper. I'm just an artist, which I respect that. You don't want to be just limited.
it's such a strict category.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm one of those people too. I don't want to be put in the box. My first song that ever came out was more alternative to me, but it got uploaded as R&B. And then mostly everything that I've dropped has been R&B, hip hop. And now I'm trying to go into pop and alternative. Like that's what really drives me, is that sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So last time I had talked, you were opening up for one of my favorite artists, Trevor Jackson.
Oh, he's one of your favorites?
He's one of my favorites. He's
Okay.
man. I've been following him for like a long time. Like I remember when he started singing, like when he was like a teenager. Like I'm like, man, who is this? Who is this guy?
Is crazy.
Yeah. I think the first song I really looked at him was "Here I Come."
Okay.
That was a good one. I think my favorite song of his all time is "Right Now."
Okay.
I don't know if you ever.
I don't know the names off of the song.
Yeah.
Songs off of the names.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you heard "Right Now," you would know it's just he goes crazy on it. Then the last project he just did was really cool. Was probably the one he was doing.
I like that last project for sure.
So he's a very talented guy, good actor. So what was it like opening it up for him?
It was a crazy experience. I felt like bigger. Like I felt so small up until that point. Like I never thought.
Yeah.
But I guess at that point in time, I was like, oh, tour already? So I got to perform out of the state for the first time, in certain cities in Texas that I hadn't before as well. So that was just crazy and none of the crowds knew my music.
Yeah.
So it was crazy how much they really liked it, and everyone from the crowds posting me on Instagram and tagging me and then wanting to take pictures with me afterwards, and going to any of the after things that we did at the clubs. And all the artists on the tour were really nice.
Yeah.
And Trevor's really nice, and his family. I met his family too. Like
that's awesome.
It was just all so great, and I felt like it opened up a whole different world for me. I learned a bunch of things of like what to do, what not to do, the timing. I missed sound check, and that was a no.
Yeah.
Like one of them, I think it was Houston. I missed sound check, and they were like, "You are gonna get cut if you do that again." I was like, I cannot. But I had a bunch of people with me. My security, my manager, my DJ, my photographer, and we're all figuring out for the first time ever. None of us did this before.
Yeah.
So, well, I think my DJ has gone on tour before, but it was just a learning thing and a beautiful thing. So I'm really grateful for the experience, and I feel like it definitely made people pay attention to me a lot more, because that's a big artist to be going on tour in general is like huge, but to open up for a bigger artist who's also an actor in the entertainment industry, like it was just such a big deal. And my family was so proud of me, and all my friends were so proud of me, and everyone came to the Dallas show for me. It was just everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome, man.
And I will say that, it was a crazy high to come down from. I feel like I'm in a slow season right now. I've been trying to lay off of performing so much and doing so many podcasts. I don't do that many.
Yeah.
Just so I could regroup and, I did a little rebrand because I'm trying to do a different genre. So it's just been, it's so crazy, the highs and the lows. I was on tour and now I'm not, but I loved it so much.
They call it the ebb and flow, the ebbs and flow of doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about the transition. So let's get into it. Let's talk about this new song we got, Static.
Yes.
Static. So where did it come from? And, what does Static mean to you?
So Static is a part of an EP I'm working on. We wanted to drop a couple singles first before we get into that. I'm really feeling like a dark pop princess vibe. I've been wearing all black. I shaved my eyebrows off. They're drawn on blonde right now. Just black head to toe, or blonde when I feel like being blonde. It feels good this way. And so I'm making music off of past heartbreak. I don't have the heartbreak right now, but it is true experience. And this particular heartbreak, Static, is about loving someone who's not really there for you anymore, but they won't let you go. And it's like, I still see you and I feel you close, but you're like a ghost.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the theme of the EP, is just a love like that. It's like you almost have it, or you did have it, and the person won't let you go, dragging it on. They broke you.
Yeah.
So I felt that before, and I've put other heartbreak that I've experienced into music in a different way. So R&B, so far in the vault right now. Songs from 4 years ago that still haven't come out. But I started doing this, and I was like, oh, this has to come out.
Yeah.
That other stuff still needs to be pushed back, because I feel this currently. It feels good. I don't feel the heartbreak currently, but I feel the music is just, yeah. It's what it needs to be right now. That's what I want people to see.
That's what's up. I think when you can hear a song, I love it, when you hear a song and you hear someone's pain and their passion in the song, that's that true authenticity that's coming out. And, that's always great. I think being authentic is everything. It's the best. It makes for the best for everything. Best relationships when someone is authentic, some of the best music. You could tell when someone is, it's just like that chemistry, is there.
Yeah.
Okay. So make sure y'all go stream that song Static.
Yes.
On Spotify, Apple, wherever you like to stream your music. Make sure you go stream that song Static, all right? Cool. So let's get into some fun stuff real quick, all right?
Okay.
So we got this really cool segment. It's called
Slow down, I just wanna get to know you.
Slow Down, we just want to get to know you. This is where we kind of just ask, some random questions.
Okay.
We don't know where we're going to go with it. We're going to get somewhere. But before we always start the Slow Down segment, I'd like you to take this opportunity to shout out all your social media platforms and all the other things you want people to check out from you.
Okay. Well, I'm The Real Ashaunte on everything. My name is spelled Ashaunte, The Real Ashaunte. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I don't know if they do @names on there, but yeah, that's all I'm on right now. I don't have Twitter, or there is a Facebook, but I don't even. Yeah.
I think Facebook is kind of an archaic thing now. I think our parents and stuff are on Facebook and stuff like that. I don't know about that. Shout out to my boy Katie the singer, just walked in the building right now. Okay. And make sure you got someone. Where they go check out what song? They gotta check out the song, right?
Static. You have to check out Static. That is the first of 2 singles that I'm gonna drop from an EP. So.
Okay. All right, let's get into it. All right, everyone know this is probably my favorite question to ask on the slow down segment. All right,
Okay.
if I'm Ray, I'm the movie director, I'm the movie producer, and I want to make the Ashaunte film. Who do you think should star as you in the movie?
And it can't be me.
I mean, if you
Is
feel
that-
like you want to do
Well,
it,
I would want it to be me.
okay,
If I'm alive
Okay.
and you're making it, I
Okay.
would want it to be me. Because I do want to act anyway.
Okay.
So if I had to choose somebody else, let me just.
so there is a younger version of yourself.
Younger version. Well, I don't know any young actresses right now.
Yeah.
Anyways, so.
You know who I can see play you? Zendaya.
And I was gonna say that.
I
I really
see
was.
Zendaya. I
no,
see Zendaya.
I was.
Yeah.
She's a lot taller than me, but yeah.
I can see Zendaya.
I would say that. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna work on that. When we get ready to make the film, you gonna come find me, all right? We're gonna make sure it's big budget film, all
Cast
right?
me. I can do it the best.
I think someone has done that before. I think someone has played themselves in a biopic. I gotta look it up, but I'm pretty sure someone has done it before. Okay, cool. So, if you would pick a song right now to describe it like as your theme song, what would you choose?
Um. Okay, this one's hard. I think if I had to just choose one.
It doesn't have to be one of your songs. It could be anyone's song.
No, I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna say one of my
Okay.
songs, but I will say. So my friends call me Fantasia because every time we do karaoke, I pick a Fantasia song when I see you. Every time, and I go crazy.
Okay.
So I feel like the lyrics don't have anything to do with what I got going on, but like the vibe and the attitude.
The melody of that song is really dope.
Yeah, every time, we play, and then when people hear it, when they're not with me, they send me a video and they're like, "Fantasia, you're here." Yeah, I would just say that because that is just a recurring theme in my life.
Okay. All right.
If I'm allowed to say that, the lyrics have nothing to do with what I got going on, but I'm gonna just pick "When I See You" by Fantasia.
Would you say she's one of your favorite artists?
No,
Or
but
just
I
that
do
particular
love
song?
her. I do love her, and I grew up when I was growing up, and I was like thinking that I could do music one day. It was Alicia Keys, Fantasia, Keisha Cole.
Okay.
Crazy, my holy trinity.
That's crazy. For me, I remember when Keisha Cole dropped one of her first big singles, I Should Have Cheated.
I love
That's
that.
been 20 years now. I was like, damn.
Shoulda cheated.
I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I'm
I
old.
know all her songs basically, and I would love a song with her.
You know what song took forever for me to grow on me from Keisha Cole?
Which one?
Love.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. Like
It took a second
you
for
would
me.
be that
It was
guy.
all right at first, but then like
Wait,
later
she didn't
on,
like it either, right? Or something. She didn't
I
like
don't
her
know.
delivery or something. I read that the other day. So I think it was. She was with you on that.
yeah. But now, like anytime I come on, I'm jamming it. I think it just grew. I'm like, you know what? This actually is not. I think maybe you had to be older, because at that time I really like couldn't relate to the
Well, I
song.
don't
Maybe I guess what it was.
I was real young.
Yeah.
So I don't think you had to be older, but I was a little kid.
Yeah, I'm probably. I guess. Yeah. I guess, yeah. We're gonna move on from that. But yeah. Okay. So let's do this. What are your top 5 all-time R&B songs?
Oh. The top 5 question of anything is always so hard. So
Or how about that? Let's not do top 5. Your 5 favorite R&B songs. Pick 5 of your favorite R&B songs. Not have to be any order.
okay. Okay, a song by Tank, and I always forget. I know that I messed up over 1,000 times. That you wouldn't forgive me, but somehow I changed your mind. Now that we're here, just can't let you go. I always forget the name.
Yeah.
I got your ear. Baby, stay. Baby, promise me you'll stay. That's like, I love that song.
Man,
okay.
Tank's a monster, bro.
Yeah.
His pen Like, if you actually go look at the songs that he wrote, and like Tank is like one of the greatest background vocalists like ever. Like, if you go see like all the people he sang background for, like even
I'll have to look that up.
he sang background. I remember Jamie Foxx was doing like a little sketch or whatever on ESPN Awards, and he was one of his backup singers for that. But Jamie Foxx was one of his backup singers on this song called "Slowly." I don't know if you heard it before, but go listen to it. It's like 6 minutes. That should just start
I'm not
off just the
sure.
organ and everything in it. Like, cause I'm a drummer. I played the drums my whole life, so I used to be in the pocket on that one. That would just be my song. I used to just jam out to, bro. Yeah, the Tank, man, he needs to get his flowers for sure.
He has them for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's see what else. Her. That whole album.
She's
The blue
great.
the blue and yellow cover album. Is it called Her?
Yeah, that's the one where she's like in the background. It's like her silhouette.
Uh-huh.
Cause I think was Focus on that album.
Yes.
Yeah, Focus is on that, and what's Best Part with Daniel
Best Part
Caesar
was
on
on
that?
there. So, I
What's
don't
it?
know
Right Now
how
My
I.
Head Is a Mess. What song is it? What is it? Yeah.
So I don't know if I could pick one song from that.
So we're just gonna say that her album.
That
Okay.
Her album, just group it into one.
Yeah.
I feel the same about all songs on there.
Yeah.
I would play that all day, every day, nothing else for a good season. I don't know. That's a good one. What else? I used to be a heavy Janae listener.
I love Janae.
Probably Sold Out was the one that I was listening to more, that album. Like, I'm saying more than
No, you're
5
fine. That's
songs,
cool. I
but,
like that.
I'm
Let's
grouping
hey,
them,
go with vibe.
the
with you.
albums. Let's see. I don't know. It's tough.
It's all right.
It's tough.
Hey.
But if I could just, if my one answer could be Tank, Stay,
Okay.
we'll just do that.
Okay.
Love that song.
Okay. So, I want to get your opinion on this. All right. So, Billboard just dropped this article of their top 75 R&B artists of all time. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through the top 15 and tell me what are your thoughts. And Katie over there, you can chime in. All right, we're gonna start with number 15, Isaac Hayes.
I'm not too familiar, but
Yeah, he's our parents' generation. So yeah, Curtis Mayfield. But Isaac Hayes was at one point is one of the most sampled artists of all time. So yeah, he did the song Shaft, the theme song to Shaft. Let's talk about Shaft.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh god.
Number 14 was Curtis 14 was Curtis Mayfield. He was a real kind of like street cat though.
I'm worried that
man.
I'm worried that I won't recognize.
Yeah, some of these people there. All right, so number 13 is Sam Cooke. So let's start getting into modern day era. Number 12 is Usher. As one of the
Dude, Usher, I loved growing up.
okay. Number 11, they have Ray Charles. Number 10, Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
Number 9, and a lot of people are like kind of mad at this guy's at this position. R. Kelly. They said he's the 9th greatest R&B singer of all time.
Next.
8, Mariah Carey.
Love.
Number 7, Prince.
Shout out Prince. I actually hear Prince every day.
6, James Brown.
Okay.
5, Whitney Houston. 4, Beyonce. Number 3, Michael Jackson. Number
Okay,
2,
That's not fair.
number 2 is Aretha Franklin.
Okay.
Number 1, they said the greatest R&B artist of all time, Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
What would you think about
I
that?
just think the only thing I love Michael Jackson's music, but they put him in every genre, which I'm maybe contradicting myself and saying I don't want to. I do every genre. I don't want to be
Yeah.
put in just one, but I don't think that most of Michael Jackson's music was like pop.
Yeah. See, and that's the argument I said too on the show.
Isn't he also a rock?
He's kind
The
of he
Rock?
does it all. He did it all.
Yeah.
Like him and Prince are guys you couldn't put into a box or
Yeah.
label against them. I think it mainly is because we're black. They're gonna consider rhythm and blues because, like I said, we were talking about earlier, when you're labeled as a certain artist, like they
Yeah.
try to put restrictions on you. But if you put the greatest artist of all time, he's number one. But if you
Mhm.
put him in a box as R&B, yeah, he may not be the number one in most people's, description of what an R&B singer is.
Mhm.
But you can't deny his music.
At
But it's
all.
just you can't put a label like, oh, he's just an R&B artist. But you should like really read this. If you ever get time, ever read this list.
Yeah.
Like they had Chris Brown like number 20 something or whatever on this list. So yeah, it was an interesting list. Like I don't know who made this list. I feel like I could have did a better
Well,
list
are
than
they
this.
talking? They're talking about vocal wise, or just like
They didn't
the
say. They just
songs
specified and they
and
just.
how popular.
I think maybe just the impact and things of that nature, and I don't know. I don't know what they based this list off of, but I'm like, I don't know.
Mhm.
But hey, to each his own. All right.
Well, I don't know if you saw. I just got put in an Observer article. For
Okay.
Top 20 rappers
Okay.
to watch in DFW, and I was like, I'm not a rapper, but I'll take it.
You'll take it.
I'll take it.
That's exactly what we're talking about. Like people want to categorize. They think.
I appreciate the write up. I've never been an Observer before,
Yeah.
so
But
I was like,
shout out to that. Yeah.
and then like I didn't tell everyone about it, and
Yeah.
still people were like, "Hey, I saw you were an Observer." I'm like, "Wow,
Yeah. That's what's up.
I love that."
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
But I was worried that maybe people would be like people who consider themselves rappers, really,
Yeah. Yeah.
in the Metroplex, they might attack me,
Yeah,
as
like,
a writer.
you-
Like, she's not even a rapper. She's not even a rapper.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yeah.
Okay. Top five, or say we don't like the top five. Some of your dream collabs you would like to happen.
Party Next Door.
Oh yes.
He's my favorite artist. Doja Cat,
Hmm.
I love. Paramore, that'd be so cool.
Okay.
Who else? Keisha Cole, for real.
You got to link up with her when she here in town. She'll be here in a couple of weeks at Dickie's for 20th
I'm gonna have
anniversary.
to see about that.
Yeah.
Who else? Summer Walker would be so cool.
Mm.
Like randomly, Lotto. Just
I love Lotto
just
so
to do
much.
a crazy little new sound.
Something about her just gets me. It's just her vibe, man. It's just I don't know what it is. She's got
No,
her
she's good.
energy. Like it's
She's
just
a Capricorn.
Mm.
Also, my friend Tay Money, we have a song together, but I think we both agreed it was kind of like not the best.
Yeah.
It's not our vibe anymore, but it's cute. I really want to try again with her.
That's an interview I keep been trying to get. We were supposed to do an interview like a while ago. We haven't been able to get that. So hopefully soon
Mm-hmm.
we'll get that interview
I'll see.
locked
I'll
in.
talk to her.
Yeah. We supposed to, because I remember we had linked up at we went to a Mavs game.
Mhm.
Hennessy had took us out. She's like, yeah, I'll do the show. And then I didn't know she had got signed. So, sometimes
Mhm.
those labels, they're very specific of
Yeah.
who their artists go on shows. I'm like, yeah, I understand. I get it. I ain't tripping on it. But
Mhm.
Tay Money, that's one of the interviews I've been wanting for a long time. I think it'd be fire. I think it'd be real fun.
I'll put in a good word.
Okay. All right. So, they have those little airplanes and they put like banners and they fly across the sky. If you could put a message for everyone to read going across the sky, what would you want it to say?
Do what you love.
Mm-hmm.
That seems cliche, but I have it tatted on my neck. When I
Mhm.
dropped out of college and I moved back home, I barely had any tattoos. I had like 4. And I was like, yeah, get the neck.
Get
My
the
mom
neck.
was pissed. She was so mad. And I was like, I'm going to be an artist.
Yeah.
So I got the artist tattoo on my arm
Okay.
the same day from
Yeah.
the same person. And I was like, really, it's just setting it in stone and
Yeah.
skin for me to just, because when you don't do what you love, if you're not being authentic,
Mhm.
then you don't feel good, and you can't give your best to it, to yourself, to the things that you're doing, or to the people around you.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
you just gotta move that way.
Mm. So, what's something about you that seems to get misunderstood?
Hmm. I'm not sure anything right now. I don't feel misunderstood. I don't feel like um, I I will say I don't feel like I give enough for people to even have
Mhm.
an idea about. Like, I have my music out, but I don't do a lot of talking. I don't talk on social media that much, and I don't talk in doing interviews that much. So I feel like it's just cut and dry.
Yeah.
And I want to get more into like letting people in and letting people see who I am. But as of right now, I don't feel misunderstood. I guess I would say people expect certain things out of me, like what type of music I'm gonna do and the look that
Mhm.
I got going on. But that's because that's what they're used to, and I was doing that. So it's like now I'm doing something else, and people are accepting it, and it's sounding good. I'm getting good feedback
Yeah.
about it. So
Yeah.
I guess I don't feel misunderstood right now.
Hey, I like that.
Love that for me.
I love that. I love that. Okay. So when we wrap up each interview, we always like to ask these two questions. First being, if you give any advice to anyone, no matter the context of the advice, what would you give? And secondly, what do you want people to take away from your podcast you did today?
My advice would be do what you love yourself, put yourself first. It's okay to be selfish to an extent, you know. You just have to be authentic, like, because it comes to light when it's not, and people don't accept it the way
Yeah.
you would want. It's like it's not worth it at the end. Like,
Mhm.
I've had a lot of opportunities to get things quicker. I'll say specifically through music, but people wanting me to be something that I wasn't, like ready to give me the money and the cars and the everything, but they were like, but you have to act like this, and this is your name now.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, how am I gonna love it if I have to be fake?
Mhm.
So yeah, I would just say be yourself, do what you love. And then to take away from this podcast, I
Go
don't
stream
know.
static.
Go stream static. I just want everyone to know that I'm open to letting people in now,
Yeah.
because I've been straying away from talking a lot, but that's like a part of it.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you again for taking time out of your day to come hop on the couch. You know, we gotta have you come back again. Hopefully,
Yeah.
this is not the last time.
no, I would love to, because I
Yeah.
feel I've done that. This is my 5th podcast. I counted today before I got here. It's my 5th one, and I haven't like returned to them
Yeah.
before. So I would love to come back
Yeah.
again. You know,
I think-
just see
Yeah.
what's new.
Yeah, for
kind of
sure.
thing.
Yeah, that's I feel like, everyone always comes back. Like my dog KD over there. I don't know how many times he's been here now. Yeah, it's one of the things, I feel like this is more of a conversation than
Mhm.
a natural like podcast. 'Cause people like to drill people and stuff like that. We just let it flow and just
Yeah, that's
see where the
why
conversation takes us.
what I was talking about on the way here was like I'm always like tight in the seat,
Yeah.
like gripping the armchair, talking to people because I don't know what they're gonna ask me, and
Yeah.
I don't know how to articulate myself well all the time, and then I have to think too long about
Yeah.
something, and it's like I just wanted to just be a chill guy today.
Yeah.
So
Cool. Well, hopefully it was chill for you.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
All right. Cool. So again, make sure y'all go stream that song Static. Find out Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you like to stream your music. When we close out, we start the show off with positive words, so we always going to end it on a positive words. One of the first things I always tell you, I'll just send a message to everyone. Always remember, if you're persistent, you'll get it. If you're consistent, you'll keep it. If you're persistent, you'll get it. If you're consistent, you'll keep it. Consistency is the key to everything in life, okay? Now, kind of get your swag on. You can rub your hands like your Birdman. Tell yourself, I will boss up mentally. I will boss up spiritually. I will boss up physically, and I will boss up financially. Invest in yourself. It's your boy Ray. Ray Ray's podcast. My girl Ashaunté in the building. Check Static out. We out here. We'll see you next time, all right?
Hey, get money. Hey, get money.